With the recent sentencing of 4 individuals who abhorrently raped and murdered an Indian national, I believe a certain level of closure has been given to the family and individuals associated and the nation as a whole with regards to the death sentence imposed.
I'm sure the family does feel a sense of closure with the arrest and conviction of those 4 individuals, but I feel that the state needs to rise above the demands of the individual and look to a higher level of morality and ethics, because it doesn't do well for the state to be as emotional as individuals can be when faced with such grievous circumstances. I think the state has a responsibility to detach itself a little bit and look at the greater values of morality and ethics.
Surely then the individuals of a state represent the government. The government is therefore representative of the views of the individuals of that state. And in this case, if everyone, as evidenced by the mass outpouring of grief after the episode and the immense joy after the sentence of death, surely then the government should be listening, as it is, the government should listen to its population. They wanted death, they got death.
I don't think capital punishment is any way for a civilized society to behave. It doesn't deal with the underlying issue of abuse of females and their position within Indian society or anywhere in the world for that matter. I think if anything it brushes the issue under the carpet, because the family has this sense of closure that in their individual circumstance that they've been given a sense of justice. But for society as a whole, if anything, I think it takes away from that the conversation of dealing with the underlying issues that cause these problems in the first place.
The philosophy of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and which was later expanded upon by the later gurus, of justice as evidenced in the Babur Bani and other episodes in Sikh history, most recently Sukhan Jinda and obviously Sukha Singh and Mehtab Singh. Surely we have a clear code of when it is right to take a head literally and deliver justice and death sentence in general.
What the Sukha and Mehtab Singh and Sukha and Jinda did in those circumstances was right for the environment that they were in. But again, those individuals didn't represent the state. When we have had a Sikh state under Maharaja Ranjeet Singh and Banda Singh Bahadur, they've both abolished the death penalty. And I believe that that's the distinction that we need to draw, is between the individual and the state. And if we look at global philosophy, it talks about this in very clear terms. And if you look at the ideas of Begumpura, Halimi, Raj that the Gurus talk about in Gurbani, they set out a very clear relationship of an idealistic nation state and its relationship with the individual. And again, I believe capital punishment has no place in civilized society.